What's going on? I think I got a good signal. Do a quick live here. So I go back to China's channel. Do a quick live here on fair Nolans. Fair use laws. Very important, man. I get a lot of questions about this. It's kind of, it's kind of tricky. Once again, it's a quick live, guys. Back on the network, do it quick. Fair use laws. That's an important question, Fair use. Fair use. It's a good question. You have to understand fair use, like when you use another person's song and all that, or movie clips and all that, it's tricky. Fair use is not made up by YouTube. Fair use law was made up by lawyers and judges and stuff, and law outside of YouTube. YouTube uses it as a guideline. See, it's not law, it's not YouTube law, it's just a direction, like a letting you know what YouTube wants you to do. It's not law. You know what I'm saying? So when you use another person's song and you used it, but you think like you didn't, you used it fairly, fair use, right? So now you go to court and you fight. You're gonna fight for your right to play that song. So now you're gonna, okay, judge, and you got your lawyers, right? And you're like, hey, I thought that song was pretty cool and I could use it. Your lawyer's gonna fight, and then the court's gonna say, you could use that song because you kind of switch the song up a little bit. It's not the same song, but you know what? You could use it. Okay, so now the judge in the court of law says you could use that song. So now you go back to YouTube, and YouTube still didn't put up your video. You're like, what the hell? What the heck, right? See, the thing is, fair use law is outside of YouTube. That's just a law. They can't sue you for using the song, but YouTube is their land. They could say, well, we still don't want to get sued just in case, so we're not going to play that copyright song that we think is copyright, and we might get sued. Even though the courts said you're not going to get sued, but we don't want to play that game, we're not going to play that song. So now you're not going to get that video played, because it's like this. You're in YouTube. You're using YouTube to play your videos, to advertise your business for free. So now YouTube going to be like, hey, if you want to come on here and become a partner program, see how much that's going to cost you to play your videos on here and advertise. That's going to cost you a pretty good penny. You're doing it for free. So if we say we can't play your video, it's either you play along with us, or you're going to have to pay us to advertise the videos or whatever. You pick. I mean, what you want to do. So of course you're going to say, you know what? Hey, okay. No, I won't use that song again. See, the thing is, we're using YouTube for free. So even though there's laws in the United States that's made up by judges and lawyers, politicians, the thing is YouTube's land. So when you get confused about, well, I saw that song playing over here, so I'm going to do the same. Well, then it's up to you. Go ahead. Do a 4-hour video. Be all day doing your video. You put that song in there and YouTube ain't going to play your video. You did all that work for nothing. You know what I mean? So why not just be aware of the guidelines, the fair use law? The fair use law, like I said, is made up. It's made up by a whole bunch of lawyers and politicians. It's nothing to do with YouTube. YouTube has a guideline. That's more like a law of YouTube that they want you to follow in YouTube land. Nothing to do with outside law. So you could follow the guideline and risk putting up a video after a 6-hour live feed, and then they're going to cancel it after you render it. They'll take away all that, So just be careful, Now you're saying, well, how can I go around that? It's easy. It's easy. If you see, let's say you're doing a video and your whole family is singing Guns N' Roses, right? Sweet child of mine. You see, I'm taking the song and I'm kind of not playing their song. I'm using the original lyrics and transforming them. Look at that song. That song is cool. Sweet child of mine. Sweet child of mine. See, I'm just switching the whole original content. So if you're going to do stuff like that, like karaoke or anything, just make sure you describe it in your description, saying that this artist is from Guns N' Roses, produced by Axl Rose, and the song is called Sweet Child of Mine, and you're gonna do karaoke. Just kind of let the content, the description on the content, let YouTube know that you're gonna not use the original song. You're gonna just use the original song and switch it around, like, just for the sake of fun or karaoke. So like that, you could have a good fair use situation and not be striked. So just switch the whole, switch it around. Like you can either play the original song with the great guitar riff and then talk over it and say, well, I'm going to I'm taking a trip to California, and just play the song in the background, but they just talk over it to change the original sound of the song with your words. So you can change up the content by narrating over it. Narrating. I'm making up a new word. Narrates over the song, like talk over it. And say you're going to California or whatever, and just change the whole original content of the song. That's one way around that. If you like the theme of Sweet Child of Mine, or whatever song you like, just change it up, to make sure, and then give them a description credit, because you don't have to give them a what you call a standard license or fair attribution credit. If you're going to play the whole song, you don't have to ask for permission to some extent, because you're changing the whole song. Or if it could be art or a movie clip. Let's say you're doing a video, right, and it's funny, and you want to put like a little clip of a person dropping a microphone, but that person is famous. Again, since you're not using that particular clip in conjunction with the whole movie, you just took like a little snippet of the drop of, you inserted like a small percentage. It's okay, because your content is changing that original content, that little small clip that you put like with the microphone drop, exclamation point, or whatever you could consider that. You're changing the whole concept of that particular clip that you took. So even if it's art, let's say we got the Mona Lisa and the original one, is copyrighted. That means, they want to get paid for it, for using it. You got to pay them to use it. If you don't want to do that, just put a mustache on her. Change the original art. That way, of course, I don't know why you're going to do that, but you got to just change up the original stuff, either the song, the artwork. So, I got a lot of questions on that, on the fair use. So just be aware you could do that. Just change it up. You know what I mean? Just change up the whole thing of the so now it's really called modifying the original clip. So if you're going to insert any things in there to, even if it's 1 second, you could get, that's a lawsuit. 0.1 of a second, whatever is registered in the image of YouTube, according to YouTube standards, they don't want to get sued, because you're not going to have to pay the bill. They're going to get millions of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars, depending upon the usage, and you're not. Now you're using a free platform to do your entertainment, to get either AdSense or get paid, and they're getting sued. They're not making money off of you. You're a liability. So it's better for them to take your video off. And if you don't follow the rules after 3 times, you're definitely going to get clipped. I'm talking about they're going to delete your whole channel, because they're losing too much money on you. It's not like they're being mean. When they delete a channel, the software is not perfect. So they're going to make mistakes. So you either fight to get it back, everything is a mistake, or you just don't do stuff for it to flag you, because it's not a perfect, the algorithm is not perfect, and the software that's filtering all this is not perfect. You know what I mean? Like I just said, you go to court and fight and win it in court, and they're still not going to play it, because it's their house, YouTube house. They're going to be like, no, you're still not going to play it. We got more powerful lawyers. We're Google. Bring them. And now you're like fighting with Google, losing millions. You're gonna lose the whole thing. You don't got no channel. You're not making. Really, be smart. And just don't do stuff that if you're not sure, ask a lot of questions. In here, anybody ask me a question, because you always say I don't read the comments. So if you're having any question at all, just ask it. Stop just networking for a minute. Ask a question. Okay, and basically just attribute the video. The attribution license, that means that the video is free for all. A standard license means that your video is just restricted to you, and they got to get permission off of you. The same thing with an artist. An artist has a standard license. Now, if he doesn't care, he'll switch it over to a attribution license, which means anybody doesn't need permission to play his video. But if most likely, artists ain't gonna have that. They want to get paid. So you modify it and just do that. Hey, fan4, how you doing? Sorry, yesterday I was saying you have a nice shirt, and it came out with an SH8T something. You know how Google autocorrects you. So I was saying you got a nice shirt, and you're reading, I got a nice charrette. I got a nice shootout. That was so funny. By the way, fan4, did you eat your waffles? Because your husband made that great dinner, and or that great dinner / breakfast. And we was on there for what, an hour, and you didn't even eat. You sat in a sofa. Isn't YouTube addictive? You only want to eat sometimes. Told you, fan4. Yeah, she didn't even eat. Her husband made that dinner, great waffles and bacon and stuff for dinner. They're like me. I like breakfast dinner too. Yeah, I know it died. Just I think Armin the actor came on, and 3 other. We were like, is she gonna come back? Hey, Zara cooking. So be aware of the fair use laws, because as a creator now, with the higher alert of spam and child predator channels and all that, YouTube ain't playing, because the advertisers don't want to play. In other words, advertisers paying a big amount of money to YouTube just to put stuff on there, and they want the proper people to see it. They don't want predators using the channels, for the inappropriate things, because YouTube is trying to go all Disney and all that. That means family channel related. So all that stuff is slowly being phased out, cursing, nudity, and all that, unfortunately. But if you know how to play the game, listening while driving, hug everyone. Thank you, Joe Fish. Unboxing, man, those are good channels, unboxing channels. I just like to see that, man. I'll do some unboxing here too in the future. Anybody has any technical questions or anything in life, and I got psychology, education, sociology. I could help relationships. I got corporate credit experience, literally corporate credit experience. I know how to fix credit. I'm not selling my channel. I'll give out this for free online. If anybody has any questions like that, just ask them here. And Kingman, he has a new video. His videos are so cool. Los videos de Kingman son bien buenos, son bien interesante y cómico, y they're real like paranormal type, real fun, man. Y'all already know that runs in my family, paranormal activities, and I know it's weird, but ice cold. Anybody has any questions in here? Zane, Zara, how you doing? Zainab, how you doing? You're welcome. Miss Nolans, of course, my fan4 family. Now, again, any questions about life, exercising? Y'all know I like to work out. Yay! I'm gonna work out later. Any questions? I got here a few more minutes, and y'all know I'm trying to keep everything around half an hour. So I got like 7 or 8 minutes here, maybe 20. I don't know. Make sure that when y'all doing y'all videos, try to jumpstart your views. Jumpstart your views. All that means is jumpstarting the views is basically a term for see, a lot of people say I use high words, so I'm trying to use minimal words. It means, yeah, the search and suggestions, like when you get those videos suggested by YouTube. Try to jumpstart your views in that particular area. So like that, your channel could get suggested somewhere else, in different genres too. And here, try to jumpstart that with the proper views. And how you do that, you're saying like, he losing me again. Jumpstart means optimize your channel. Get 3 playlists, right, on your channel related to each other. 3 playlists. The first one about cooking. The second one about cooking. The third one about pre-cooking, related. The first one about cooking. The second one, how to prep the food. And the third one, how to do proper presentation of cooked food. See, are related. That helps the algorithm get your views and suggestions. See, you're jump starting. You're jump starting your views. See, fancy. That's one way, and there's a lot of other ways, but every day I'm just going to use one thing, because people say I flood them out with all this information and they lose it. Jumpstart your views. Simple. Take your playlist, make them all related. Don't clutter them. Don't put a playlist that's about cooking, and then the next one is about gardening, and then the next one is about giving a car a tune-up. Those 3 playlists, YouTube algorithm is going to be like, oh, what are we going to do with this channel here? Just throw it up in the air. You know, now you're like all over the place. But if you want specific views and a lot of views, jumpstart your views by getting your proper playlist. Go into your channel, add playlist, and then put 5 videos, 10 videos on the first playlist that's called cooking. Add playlist. Add the second one is about pre-cooking or pre something cooking, or how to fry eggs. 10 videos of how to fry eggs related. See, and then the last one, you know, going food shopping for the proper food. See, are related. Make sure you do that. If you're a mechanic, the same thing. If you're how to give a tune-up, 10 tune-up videos. How to change tires, and do proper inflation of tires. 10, you know, make them all related. You already got the drift. So that's one way to jumpstart your videos. Keywords. See, identifying keywords before you put the video out of all your playlists and all that, and you got your channel ready. Optimize. Look for the proper keywords and phrases before you put them out. Make sure they're relevant. Make sure they're trending. Of course, you know how to do all that. Just go to the keyword and Google, or you can see the suggestion in there in terms of what's relevant in terms of keyword phrases and how many millions of, you know. So let's say if a keyword says changing tires, right? You change the tires now. That's great. Okay, changing tires is fun. Yeah. So now, when you change the tire, when you're changing a tire, but that has like 20 million, I was distracted with the police. When you got 20 million views, so you want to minimize the competition. So let's say changing tires of a Ford 50. Oh, you still got 10 million competitors with that keyword phrase. Let's say changing tires on my car / F-150. Well, that title only has 1 million phrases that's being searched. That's good, because now you'll get a whole bunch of people. You're minimizing other people in the competition area. So keywords on your playlist, or even in your channel too, or with the titles and all that. No clickbait. Remember, we talked about this last week. Don't go in here and go, oh man, if it's all about titles, I'm going to use how to fry eggs, you know, with 1 pan. Okay, that'll get me a good, you know. Now, when people click on there for like 10 seconds, they're going to see you're talking about car tune-ups. We already went through this. But I got to repeat stuff to make sure it stays in your brain. Because people say, see, all this basic stuff that I'm saying now, when I first bring it up, they're like, oh my gosh, that's like college words. It's not. I'll repeat it again now that you got familiar with it so you understand. Don't do clickbait, because the click retention and the click-through rate, wow, see, there's a lot of words in here. Like when they see it and they leave, that takes away from your view time and your real time and your average. That's not good. You wanna have a high click rate, a high click retention rate, and a high click duration, so you can get the real watch time hours. So if you're gonna do a clickbait and lie, going fishing in Alaska and you just really suntanning in Florida, people are gonna be like, oh man, they're gonna leave that, and that's gonna take away from your average. So now they're leaving. They're clicking, but they leaving. They're not staying. You want the whole combination of click through the impression, through the thumbnail, go into the thing and watch it for 30 seconds for 1 minute, and then you want them to stay as long as possible. That'll give you real time hours real fast. That's why going on the live works. But at the same time, people might just come and go because they're click, you know, they're networking. So that affects your live too, to some extent, because they're coming in here and they know it's a you know, one of those channels where you share. Now they're going in there, hey, I'm your friend, bye, boom, they grab 5 or 10 friends and they left. That happens to me a lot with truckers when they just come in here. That, you know, some truckers got egos, and for some reason they want to get a lot of subs. They'll come in here and they grab 5 or 10 friends and leave. Not all of them do that, but you could tell the ones that's in here for like 5 minutes. Oh, I gotta go now. I say hi to Betty. I say hi. You know, that means that he subscribed to her and he picked up 10 people and left. All the, not just some gaming channels do that. Everybody does that. So that brings down your click retention rate on your live feed. So you got to make sure your live feeds are being watched by true fans, true subs, right? To give you that retention and the whole real time versus a person just coming in and out. See, that also affects it. So now, let's say if you had a good 5%, 8% retention. All these guys is bringing that now like 4 or 5, 3 minutes now, 3%, which is okay, but you want to get 10, 20, 30, 50, 80% to keep that retention minute of real, a whole, like the whole thing, not just like a percentage of a retention, because now you're going to need 5 people to pump up that real time minute versus just one person that gave you the whole, they stayed on for a while on your live feed. Or that could even happen to on a video, you know, when they click rate with the bait, and they stay there for only a minute because they were expecting fishing in Alaska, not sunbathing in Florida. That's clickbait. Well, really, that's not clickbait. It's labeled clickbait, but now what you're doing is you're baiting and switching, which is really the problem here. You could clickbait and say you're fishing in Alaska, but you're really buying tuna fish in Alaska, which is kind of the same. That's cool because you didn't really switch the whole content. But when you bait and switching is what the problem is at. We talked about this and people were saying I was talking college stuff, and I'm not. Clickbait is okay if you know how to strategically do it. Clickbait. Use a little, oh my gosh, I jumped off the bridge. Oh my gosh, they're checking you out. But now you're making it fun because you really jumped into a bridge. Off a bridge, it was a low bridge, but it was like a white water rafting type situation with adventurers. Now you jumped off the bridge into this raft. Well, you didn't jump off a bridge and do something harm to yourself or whatever people were expecting. You know, that, of course, you're using clickbait, but you jumped into a small bridge, into a raft, but now you're like jumping through the thing and it's all cool. So now they're going to stay and watch that. You didn't bait. You didn't switch and bait. You know, you clickbaited. See what I'm saying? You didn't switch the whole content. And that's what YouTube doesn't want, because that hurts their advertisers. When they look at, if you're monetized, they see that you're not keeping people and they're paying all this money to you, and they want productive people, which is why YouTube wants you to have 1,000 friends, 1,000 subs, and 4,000 watch hours. Because to get 4,000 watch hours, I know a lot of people just let the streams run 24/7 and they take a risk and they get the 4,000 watch hours, but that's not quality hours. Quality hours is being on the channel and doing stuff, helping others or whatever, but creating stuff versus just you know, doing stuff for the sake of getting minutes. Because now you got the 4,000 minutes, but you don't got the support. Again, it's not about the subs. YouTube doesn't even care. If you got 1,000 subs, they still, there's an example out here. There's a channel that has 3 million friends, 3 million subscribers, right? Then there's another channel that has 300,000, like $250,000. This one has 3 million. He only makes like $5,000 to $10,000 a year. The other channel, due to the proper marketing, due to the proper channel optimization, right? He makes almost $500,000 with only 300,000 friends. This one has 3 million friends. See, it's not about the subs that you get. It's about the quality of friends that you have that watches you and the quality of content that you put in for every minute to sustain that. So again, these are all things in terms of marketing that YouTube has. If you know keyword topics, how to monetize your channel properly, how to reach other countries, translate, right? How to put content, again, content, getting 4,000 hours, going to sleep on the channel, that's fine. I'm not judging. You do what it takes, right? But at the same time, be preparing your channel so when you get monetized for whatever means you reach, you know, to get there, whatever means you reach to get there, I'm not going to judge. But just be aware that you have to start watch hours now. Like you gotta, I see a lot of people that say, oh, I don't want to do it live. I don't want to do edit videos. But then they're grabbing subs in here just to try to get 1,000 to get monetized. You know, why not just do it now? You know, start your watch hours now. Start doing quality content. You know, you figure out what people want. Now in here, as you notice, for the last 4 weeks, everybody's channel growing. Everybody's grinding. Everybody's growing this, growing potatoes, growing your channel, networking this. But when you get there, they're just sleeping. Grow your channel. That's not creating, because if you do get monetized, are you gonna go to sleep on people all day for the ads, for the sake of who's gonna watch an ad? Well, they're watching you right now, just sleeping or peeling potatoes. Unless if you're putting potatoes and making a great dish, that's different. But identify what you want to do in your channel. You know what I mean? Just anything, man. You'd be surprised how people. I was just watching the channel. Seriously, I was just watching the channel where they had this little puppy that was abandoned. Like 5 million views. That's a nice title too. Puppy abandoned, couldn't walk. And now the puppy walks and all that, but 5 million views. I see channels where people just doing regular home things, 3 million views. I got a hickey off my husband prank, 5 million views. Just doing stuff, but they got the channels optimized. They know how to reach their core audience, like their friends, with these titles. They already have an established market with their friends that's real. So YouTube algorithm is going to open up all of these doors right out the gate. It's not like they got friends that doesn't support them, right? It's not like that. They got, oh man, I'm behind the comments. They got all of these friends that's real, 200,000 real friends, that the marketing metrics is there. So when they put hickey prank on my husband or gone wrong, it's not going to stay at 200 like us. We're staying in this community because we don't have our channels optimized. All we care about is getting friends or doing sleeping videos at night or just going on your live feed and blabbing about the weather. You know what I mean? That right there is keeping you in the marketing scheme of a circle. But when you got true friends supporting you with the true metrics that's helping YouTube know what you want, you optimize your channel, a hickey prank will go to 5 million other people by watching it. And what that means is they don't have to be just your subscribers to give you 5 million views. This is a view right here. If I'm going to watch Joe Blow's channel, I'm not subscribed to him, and I clicked on his impression and I saw the hickey prank, I'm not logged in, but I'm still watching them. So, that's what you want to chase right now by having a proper optimization and having a proper friends to get you out there. So like that, your friends are, see, views and watch time is important, right? YouTube knows when you got a channel up for 5-6 hours and 3 people are watching it. That's not real watch time views. There's only 3 people for this long feed. When you average that out, you're gonna get like 20 videos for more views and more real-time minutes. See, YouTube knows everything we do. That's crazy. They're gonna see your kids on the videos. They're gonna put up the flyers, the comments, amplify. I'm not gonna use fancy names. The software to monitor comments. They're gonna put that up right away, so they know everything we're doing. Basically. As I'm talking to you, somebody's getting arrested over here. It's a parking lot. I think they have warrants. I don't know. But anyway, just monitor your channel, monitor your comments. Look at that. 2 more minutes. Did I miss any questions? Just in case, I'm gonna go back. See, I didn't talk too much, right? Everything was within basic knowledge and it wasn't complicated. Mickey is way different than what I'm used to. Oh, Mickey's here. I love you, Mickey. Oh, there she goes. Mickey. Jordan is here. Mickey, I love you. Jordan, good live last night. Tell us more about tags. Do they work? Are they worth taking time? Hey, Jordan, sorry I missed your comment. Yeah, tags are real important. Tags tells the algorithm while you're... Hey, Jordan, if you're still here, I know everybody comes on, they leave. Jordan, tags are like a thing that tells the software what it is you all about, right? Like what's your content? Like what is it that you're existing for on YouTube? Because if you use existing with no identification, it's like when you're going to the highway and you're driving your truck, right? Tags are like street signs. Make a left to go to California, make a right to go to Phoenix, go straight to Alaska. You see, it's giving you an avenue of what your channel is going to go to. Hey, love you too. If your channel, if you want your channel to go to California or Texas, you follow those tags that says Texas is over here. So now people behind you, the same thing. They're all going to Texas behind you, right? They see the tags. See, that traffic is being led with that tag to California. When you tag your channel, all this traffic gonna come into your Jordan video land, you know, California land, Jordan land. They're all following you in there and saying, whoa, this is, I like San Diego. You know, they're watching your videos now, you know, and one video was San Diego. Oh, I like Pamonta. I like East LA. See, your tags is getting you into your city of Jordan. Hey, literally, that's a Jordan. I think Jordan is a city, but you know what I mean. So tags gets traffic, tells the algorithm where to take your stuff at and how to suggest it to other channels. Basically, you know, other channels will see your tags. They're like, okay, Jordan is about, you know, like Mickey XO. She's helping us here in this community, but there's millions of other communities and millions of people that watch her that goes untotaled, but they still watching her. So there's millions will see her channel. That tag will say lifestyle. I think hers is a lifestyle channel description. I can't remember, but that'll give you an idea, you know, a family channel, a business channel. The more tags you put, the more people is going to see you. I put a lot of tags, but I'm in a boring information channel at this point. So when I tag a video, it's all about information. YouTube knows that, so it'll go out to that extent. But in your case, you do. I saw your video where you was doing that race with the snowmobile going up Jackson Hole up there in Idaho, which I love. That's a beautiful place. I go up there all the time. You know, and that's like a lifestyle video. So you can put lifestyle video, lifestyles, family, fun. The more tags you put, the more that video is going to be exposed. The limited you put, the little bit of views you get. You know, like last night video, you got 136 views in your metrics, but the video before that, you only got like 40 views, and that was an edited video. So you can see the difference when you interact with your friends and your audience and have a bigger audience that stays there. Like I know Mickey was tired and she was working all day. She left, but we stayed there. A majority of your audience stayed, and I think your phone died and it just clipped off. But you know, a majority of your audience stayed, so you had a higher view count, even though, you know, a lot of people came on too. You know, so yeah. Let me see if I missed more questions here before I go. I passed my half an hour. Yes, and in here, y'all better visit each other, man. This ain't none of, you know, like last night we visited you, Jordan. It's not about hit and run stuff in here. I watch everybody videos in here, and they know that. Hey, Dalmir, how you doing? Diana, how you doing? Any other questions in here? Only got one. Okay, that's cool. But I know I said a lot there. Diana, everybody in here. The Bass Show. Zara Cooking, all these great channels. Keyword search, yes. Keyword search, yes, exactly, Mickey. Keyword search just is 5 billion videos with 150,000 views per minute. If you get that proper keyword search, you could grab all those views instead of just being, you know, it'll grab the keywords or grab your channel. I gotta get going here, guys. Look at this. Okay, guys. Hola, ¿cómo está? Dios te bendiga. I gotta do, like my channel, I'm trying to learn more Spanish, like proper Spanish. So I'm gonna do like a Spanish channel, a Spanish playlist. You know what I mean? So that helps out too, stretching out, because it's hard for me to explain these technical terms in Spanish. It'll sound gibberish, and it won't be effective. I don't care about views, but I want to talk properly to help others with purpose, not just half and half, you know, because I can't talk properly Spanish real fast, or I confuse it with the English. If I just do a whole video in Spanish, that's better. So I'm going to do a playlist on that, or maybe another channel, you know, in terms of, because I have a large community in the Spanish area, and that's an underserved market. The biggest minority is Spanish people in America, and we don't have like a lot of representation in terms of anything. You know, I'm part Spanish. I struggle a lot sometimes because of my last name. You know, if I give people like Alex Jones, I have no issues. But once I say Santiago, I do face obstacles, and you know, I'm still fair because a large percentage of me is white, so I don't pick. I just kind of just stay in the middle. But I see the people that don't have advantages, and I see that I'm not ignorant. So I want to serve in terms of you know, the Spanish people too, because a lot of or even the Thailand or Chinese, there's a lot of channels in here that you know kind of helps within the race, and that's good. ¿Cómo está? Hey. Like I might name it Alex Expresso. I don't know about that, right? Instead of Alex Express. El canal de Alex, my back scratcher. Alex Expresso. I think that's Italian, right? Alex Expresso. Look, I'm doing triceps. You can't see the muscles through the thick shirt. And anybody in here that's any more questions, hi, how you doing? Collard Greens. He always asks me where I'm at. I'm in Missouri right now, Kansas City. Zippy, I saw you live. I think your battery died. I was asleep watching it. I gave it the watch hours. I let it play. But I think it died. I'm about to hit Esther Torah. Everybody play the thing back for the first 20 minutes for information. Like 20 something minutes on fair use, because I want you to learn all this stuff. I know, right? Jordan Rap, did you get any of my what was the question, Jordan? Can you type it back? Joe Fish had a good question. See, all the comments move up real fast and it takes a while to go back up. Joe Fish, what's your thoughts on giveaways? I do one a month from sponsor, but I'm not growing like I thought I would. That's a good question. Thank you, Jordan, for looking it up. And that's a good question, Joe. Mickey does them all the time. See, YouTube is very, very vague. Like they're not spot up in your face with information and rules and policy. They're very mysterious. So a giveaway is good because that shows that you care, and Mickey knows that. Like I'm gonna start doing them too. That you care for your people. And a lot of people, they love to get things. We all like presents, even if it's a pen. If you gave me a pen, I'd be like, oh my gosh, I really like this pen. This is pretty good. See, you'd be surprised that a $3 pen, $2 pen has that effect. So even if you give away any item, I hope I'm not missing more questions here. If you're not giving away any item, remember when I do this, I don't have edited material, scripts. I'm doing this off my brain, freestyle. So I can't really read the comments because I just don't want to be blah, 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 blah. I'll give shout outs. And then if I ask for questions and all that, you know, y'all know me. So the giveaway is good. Now the sponsor, be aware that the affiliates with YouTube and the sponsors, the partnership program, if you're not part of that partnership program or affiliate links, be aware that YouTube don't like for us to put links. That's just that's from the creators of YouTube, the software creators. They'd rather for you to stay here and just use the description for stuff inside YouTube, links to inside YouTube. If you're going to put something away from YouTube, make sure that the affiliation with the YouTube programs are real tight. Because let's say the affiliation with this company and YouTube is half and half. YouTube ain't happy with it, but it's still there. So now, because you use that and YouTube ain't happy with it, they could delete your channel or demonetize a video because this company that you're affiliated with ain't too happy. You know, they're not happy with YouTube or anything with that example. So it's up to you when you use affiliation links. YouTube creators suggest that you have your own website for all of these channels of selling stuff. Anything that's not connected to YouTube in terms of selling stuff, put it in here. So if there's any issues in terms of affiliation, any Hey, relationship have issues. So does business relationships. Because of that, YouTube rather hold your video and demonetize it than to get sued or lose money or whatever. See, it's cheaper that way. So be aware that whatever you're going to sponsor on your giveaway, it's okay. Be aware you got to do work. Make sure that they don't have issues with YouTube. Do the research. You know, if this pen company is cool with YouTube, they literally are cool. You look it up, you find out, Google the stuff, ask YouTube, and then, you know, email them. And then if they say it's cool or whatever, or you think it's cool, either that or just don't put the company's name on the link. Just do the giveaway, give away whatever you want. Now, if you want to sponsor the giveaway, if you want the people to go to your channel and all that, and they're like, it's okay. But I'm trying to help you is, it's harder to get a channel back. It's harder to fight for monetization back. It's harder to do these things than it is not to do a giveaway or to not put links on your description as a safeguard. It's easier even to disable comments on your video than it is to get the comment section back if it's not permanently deleted, because your comments is associated with super chat, which is another revenue. So other creators are saying is this: it's hard to understand the algorithm. It's automated. Google land automated. So even the creators of YouTube, in conjunction with the owners of YouTube, Google is a search engine. It's driven on machinery, artificial intelligence, which is not perfect. So if your channel gets striked by this imperfect artificial intelligence, Google got to try to get you back in there with the people. But then if you don't got 30,000 subs and 100,000 views on your channel, you're not going to get that quick time help. Then they're going to say, then the next thing is to go to Twitter, Team YouTube. They got real fast action responses there to help you get your channel back. But you got to do all this work. The best thing is to be aware of anybody that's trying to sell you and make you sponsor stuff, or if you're trying to get sponsors on your own, which is fine. Like I just said, there's channels, they got 300,000 subscribers. There's channels, they got 3 million. Those channels only make $5,000 a year, and this channel is over here at $250,000 and above in terms of money. So it's not about the subscribers, it's about what you put in your channel in terms of sponsors, the proper advertising, anything that's going to make you money. And I thought that YouTube would be fine with bringing in traffic to watch product reviews. Again, you can bring in all the traffic that you want, right? These are good questions here. You could bring in, according, not to me, according to YouTube people, creators, right, and websites that I do all that boring research. It's okay to bring in traffic, right? And it's okay for this traffic to subscribe to YouTube. That's fine. YouTube will know. It'll say traffic source. It'll let you know where you bring in the traffic. Okay. Let's keep in track. It's okay to bring traffic. Pretty soon, YouTube they don't even want you to do that no more. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, those are 3 different worlds that YouTube don't want to be associated with, because they want everything in the family. So if you're getting subscribers by any means, that's fine. But if you're bringing in links from other sites like that, that's going to be phased out soon. Just the same way the Creator Studio with the new beta, they phasing out the old classic. They're bringing in, people still love the old classic. I get it. They're familiar with it. But the old classic has an old 2012 engine. The new one has a 2019 engine, more power. So they're phasing out the old one so you can have more buttons and more analytics and more statistics, analyzing analytics on the new channel. So they're phasing that out. They're phasing these links out. They're slowly but surely. Now you're not going to get credit if you was on YouTube, if you was on Facebook, on YouTube, and all that. None of that stuff no more. In the family. That's what the advertisers want. And guess who's paying the light, the electric, the air conditioning, the heating? The advertisers. we're hopping on for the free ride to get a couple of dollars. But the advertisers are paying billions, combining all that. And at the end of the day, they're more important. That's what they want. They don't want like a whole combination of stuff where they're going to get away. See, YouTube is better than Facebook, Instagram TV, Facebook TV. YouTube is sometimes better than network TV, Netflix. This is the #1 platform in the world for social media. People love it. The way it's set up is easy to get in. But if you don't follow the rules, it's going to be real hard to get your channel back. It's going to be real hard to get your video to play if it's demonetized. It's going to be real hard to get your comments back up if you're not monitoring that. YouTube is the best place in social media in the world. I feel like a star when I come out here, even though I'm not. I'm ugly. I'm not a star, but it gives you that feeling. I love doing this in high school. I love the attention, telling jokes, keeping the audience, and people like Mickey and anybody, not just Mickey and BNO, but if you got that kind of thing of looking for attention like stars do, of course, Tom Cruise gets $30 million a movie. We don't, but you know what I'm saying? If you got that, you know, come on here and do your channel, because it's easy on YouTube. You get paid a lot of money if you know how to play the cards right. If you know how to market your channel, if you know how to optimize your channel. Did I miss any more comments here? Any more comments in here? Let me know, because the thing just flew by again. But yeah, you can sponsor your own stuff. It's fine. You know, make sure that to watch the reviews. Well, the marketing team, according to the product manager, his name is Ariel Sanford. I'm sorry, Ariel Brandon. I think that's his name. Yeah, Ariel Brandon. They want you to bring that product review. That's fine, because it'll bring more people to see your channel. But the idea is for you to do that on your own. As product reviews is fine. Is YouTube getting a little pay cut of it? Make sure they are. If it's an affiliation program, they should. But if you're bringing in Joe Blow's hair salon and you're reviewing that product, it's fine. But how is YouTube getting money off Joe Blow's hair salon products? You see? Make sure it's affiliated, and YouTube has a good affiliation with that program. You know, you could get a guy in here that's going to sell you, hey, try Joe Blow's beer, man. Come on, Mickey. This beer's you know what? All the top YouTubers got this beer in the channel. So what? Whatever other YouTube or channels do, that's their business. But if they don't want to follow policy, Joe Blow's beer, right? So now you're sucked into Joe Blow's beer because he paid you a good chunk of change, right? A good chunk of change. But guess what? As of last night, alcohol, sexual explicit content, you know those pills that grows hairs overnight, those frivolous claims company, you know those companies that says you could get like your wrinkles reduced in 3 days with the cream, all of that fake stuff. Those frivolous claims company no more, or smoking, you know, of course, that's definitely going to be phased out fast. So if any of these companies try to brainwash you with these creams and you don't know that it's a frivolous, you know, of course you're going to be smart enough, make it realize like, well, I'm not going to fall for that. See, the thing is, you're not going to get in trouble, but your video that you just did 3 hours with the lighting and all that ain't going to be played. Nobody's going to see it. It's going to be demonetized. You see, you're not going to get paid for that. So make sure these affiliate links are legit, because they sneak in there. YouTube got all these affiliate links, but if they're not proper and they're still being phased out, you're going to get affected. You did all that work for nothing. Hey, Urban Lad. How's it going, Urban Lad? Lagan, Tammy's World, G Mama, Premier Hell. You always last when I be working out. Premier Hell, what's up? Hey, Jackknife, I caught some of your podcasts with Finnegang. I saw part of it because I was asleep, and I kind of saw it. Mama's World, Finnegang, Jordan, Jet. Everybody in here, if we can, let's go to Jordan's Rap channel. I mean, this guy has a great editor. He bought his first new truck. He's going to make some money. He's going to do some videos for us, real short and fun lifestyle video. He's not a trucker. I'm not a trucker. I'm an information channel / lifestyle channel. Jordan, all these guys, lifestyles. It's not truckers. It's not whatever jobs y'all do. You know, we're not those jobs. We're people. We're life. We have style. So Everybody, let's check him out. He only has 300 friends, really, subscribers. I could say subscribers on my channel because I got a filter. He only has 300 subscribers. Hey, Jordan, if you want to do a live right now, I don't know if you're driving. We'll go to your channel right now, Jordan. Come on. Who needs right now any airtime for Watchmen? We all do. But who definitely is almost there and they're trying to get those hours pushed in there? Jordan, hey, Jordan, do you want to go live now? We'll go to your channel. Do like a 20-minute live, 30-minute live to get some watch time and get some subscribers. You don't have a lot of people in here. Oh, you're on the road. Okay, my bad. That's right. You're going to Atlanta. Yeah. Yes, you are. Hey, KB. How you doing? Yeah, we always enjoy. Hey, Games Ragga, Dithamadiga, thank you for coming here. We always enjoy. Everybody go to Jordan's channel right now and just don't hit the like and disappear. They're 5-minute videos. Really? You can't watch a fun 5-minute video? Seriously? At least watch 2 and at least get a 50-50 chance that it's going to stick, right? Watch it. Go in there. Everybody go to Jordan's. Right. Before I leave, I want to see going to Jordan's channel right now. He's not live, but go in there. If you're not his friend right now, 36 like, buddy. True about runtime. Exactly, Whopper. Go to Jordan rap video. Hey, Mickey, put Jordan's rap. I can't do links in here. Put Jordan on. Put Jordan. Blah, 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 blah. I never could say his name real fast. Jordan raps. Put his. Thank you for understanding my Martian talk. I think that was Venus or Martian. Blah, 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 beep, beep. Everybody, any of my mods or anybody, put his link up right now. We're gonna go in there and give him 500 by. Hey, Mickey, you're good. Let's get Jordan 500 by. What do you think? 2 weeks? Come on, Mickey. You got that. You're like Oprah, man. You're like Oprah. You got the influence. 500 by next week. Turtle, put Jordan Rap's link, please. Where's China at? You too. All my mods. Yes, I know. You was telling me you drive it. I forgot. But you're local, I think, right? But everybody gets a car. Oprah. Yeah. Everybody put Jordan Rap's video link right now to subscribe to his channel. We need him at 500 next week. Let's be great. Let's make America great. Let's make YouTube great. Let's get him to 500. Mickey, I'm going to depend on you because I got a small channel. Mickey, BNO, Turtle, you got influence more than me. All of my mods in here got more power than me. Go in there. We're going to help Jordan Rap right now. Before I leave, I'm leaving in 3 minutes. We're going to help right now. Come on, guys. Or else I'm not going to give you no insider information. If he doesn't, no more. I'm telling y'all, no more affirmation. Everybody link up to his channel right now. Living the dream. Make sure we go to Alex Express Power. Come on. Mickey Power, you mean XLXO Power. You two are crazy life. Let's go to Jordan. If you're not subscribed to him right now, go to his channel right now. We're gonna get him 500 to give him a jump start in 2000 because he should be monetized by now. But YouTube, well, he's a clean channel, no cursing, great editing, lifestyle channel, family channel, really. And he had 140 when he came to our help. 140. Ain't that crazy? That should be a crime. Everybody go YouTube and Day Melly. Dios te bendiga. I mean, ¿cómo está? Esdras vlog, Cita's vlog, Tammy's World. Everybody gonna go there right now. If you're not his friend already, just give him some airtime. Just go in there for a couple of minutes and leave. Just because you're a friend doesn't mean you're supporting him. Oh, I'm subscribed to him already. Well, then go to his channel and watch 2 or 3 minutes. If Mickey, oh, I'm subscribed to her again. Well, then watch her video. Watch her ads, right? On BNO. I'm already subscribed. I'm going to go there. Go there. If we're telling you, we're giving you a link, go there and watch for 3 or 4 minutes. Give them airtime. That helps marketing. That helps the video to go out there, even though if they're already D3, you too. Go to his link and watch it for 2 or 3 minutes. Subscribe to him or watch it for later. Support. It's not about grabbing friends and just going away. No, I go back to everybody's channel. Everybody knows that. Whenever I see a suggestion, whenever I see a subscription tab suggestion, I'm in there. Hold on for a minute.